My goal today is to introduce myself and to give you some background into my life. This is tough for me. I've received feedback that I need to be more vulnerable, that if I open up and share my life experiences, people will build trust for me and my leadership. I decided Toastmasters is a great place to work on these areas of opportunity for myself. The trouble with this type of transparency for me is that I have a deep secret, hidden far down within the subterraneous levels of my existence by something that I attempt daily to keep shrouded from everyone. My secret is, I'm a fraud. You heard me right. I'm a fraud, and any day now I'm going to get discovered. My title at work is National Recruitment Project Manager for Sears Home Services. My responsibilities include process development, training, and overall innovation for a team of about 70 individuals supporting 13 home services businesses. That sounds like a great job description for a well-respected and highly regarded individual, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How's that me? When is everyone going to find out that I shouldn't be trusted with these decisions and responsibilities? When is everyone going to find out that I'm a fraud? Each day, I hope, I pray, and I plead to whoever may be listening, that I'm not busted and publicly denounced to everyone. I know I'm a fraud. I can look into my past and see the decisions that I made and the decisions that I made and the challenges that I created for myself. I got pregnant at 17 years old, had my second child at 20. I jumped from job to job and relationship to relationship, living as a single mom trying to make it. At 23, I got my first glimmer of hope. I got married, I had my third child. I was loving life as a Navy spouse. I decided to get serious about the college education that I've been trying to complete since high school. I did classwork in the non-existent spare time that I had available, carving out additional spare time by cutting all leisure activities, all fun, and even sleep. At 27, I was discovered. My husband made a decision that would forever change our marriage. After 2 years of hard work, we decided to get separated, slingshotting me back into single momdom, now with 3 kids. 3 months after getting separated, I was laid off from the best job that I'd had at that point in my life. I was emotionally devastated. I did whatever work I could to make a few extra bucks. I stretched the 1-year severance package as far as possible, cutting out all expenses except the bare necessities of life with kids. I continued to go to school in the hope of making a better life for my children and myself. At 30, I graduated UCF with my bachelor's degree in sociology. I was so proud of myself. So proud. I had achieved something. And I started to believe maybe I could make something with my life. I struggled to find work after graduating. Certainly with a bachelor's degree, it should have been easier to replicate my previous income. As time moved excruciatingly forward, I started to remember, I'm a fraud. And apparently everyone who interviewed me could see through my charade. A year after graduating, almost 2 years after being laid off, the severance was running out. I needed to find work, and apparently my bachelor's degree was doing me no good. Out of desperation, I took a position making 1/3 of what I'd earned previously. It was close to home, the hours were good, and I thought, I'll keep looking. I'm sure something will come along. I am now approaching 5 years and been promoted 5 times at that company. When I started Sears, I was the 6th person hired, the only hourly person on a team of salaried people. We were just beginning to centralize our talent acquisition process. Centralizing an operation involves taking tasks and responsibilities from people who are used to controlling it, streamlining those processes, removing non-necessary steps. It's pretty uncomfortable for everybody involved. Change was a constant. Everybody who had started before me on that team has left the company. I stayed put, absorbed all that I could. I took failures as learning opportunities, and I am now in the second highest role in my department. That sounds great, except it was all luck. If circumstances hadn't put me in a situation to accept a job well below my previous education and experience, and if everybody hadn't left who'd started before me, I never would have learned what I did. I never would have moved into the exciting role that I'm in today. Each day, I fake it again. Each day, I learn on my toes, I research and frantically look up what I don't know, trying to figure it all out. But each day, I look in the mirror and I tell myself, you belong here. You can do this. And you are worth it. I'm going to keep faking it, and hopefully, one day, I will vanquish the ostensible imposter feeling for good.